Alright, so, forgive me, the heater's on. It is snowing outside. It's cold. So, now we're going to finish up this tidy up step. I've kind of organized it a little nicer, too. So, first thing is first, the enum order is wrong. It's been 24 hours. I kind of don't remember what I was going for with that, but I think it had to do with this. Health, armor, mana, speed. Health, mana, armor. That's what I was getting at. Oops. Health, mana, armor, speed. Health, mana, armor, speed. Okay. There it is. Let's do that. Alright, so we're going to make an enum for gear. CLion makes this super easy for me. Right? Where is that? So if I want to make an enum in CLion, I go like that, and then I can make a two-string method for it, and then that's it. It's brain dead. Super, super easy. But that only makes it for this. If you remember, I have 9 of them. Or 10 of them, technically. So gear, 10. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new file. We're going to call this define.c. There we go. Alright. So I'm just going to paste this here real quick. And this is going to be... We're going to say gear to string, and then we're going to pass it to the gear index, right? Okay. So what do we have for gear? I'm going to try something here. Never done this before. Built-in unreachable. So this is me telling the compiler that that will not ever happen. I'm promising that. But I don't actually know that for sure. So we're going to define 0 as just nothing. Okay. So that means that I would like to... Oh, that's what I was going to do. Alright, so we're going to come up here. I'm going to make another enum. So I typed it now. Gear index. Okay, so we're gonna have nothing, and then what else do I have? So slot 0 is weapon. I'm gonna have our 3 weapons. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 weapons. So weapon. What did I call that? Take this here. Yeah. Oh, I deleted it because I'm a silly boy. I should not have done that. But anyway, we're gonna do weapon, sword, weapon, I don't know, bow, weapon, dagger. I don't know. Anyway, good enough for me right now. Next, we're gonna have offhand. What did I say that would be in the offhand? Shield. Offhand. Quiver. Oh, that was it. It was 1. Okay. Offhand. Another 1. I don't know. And finally, we need armor. Armor. Leather. Armor. Mail. Armor. Plate. I don't know. That seems good to me. So then this should be 9. Yeah, and then all gear maps. It goes right there. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the same thing for abilities, yeah. Enum ability index uint8t. I'm gonna say ability none, or do nothing, I think is what I call it, but we're just gonna leave that like that. Ability weapon attack, ability, open that up, I'm gonna split and move right. I wish that I could set up a hotkey for that, I just don't know how. Lightning bolt, where did you go? Let's start going here. Ability, lightning bolt, bolt ability heal ability admin death ray. Okay. Why did I call these actions? That was silly. Ability admin death ray. Oh. Okay. And there we go. So that's all that. So now I'm going to use CLion to generate this toString right here. And I'm going to steal it and put it into define. And we're going to call this ability toString. Ability index, okay. Okay. I just want to see what this does. So maybe I shouldn't put it everywhere, but let's just do that. I think that just basically just does not compile that section code because it's considered unreachable. Who knows? We'll figure that out. I'm gonna do it. If it works, it works. We'll research after, but for now, that's fine. So we're going to rename these all. Okay, so then we're going to get rid of this because I don't need it. Because I'm going to generate it again from here. We're going to say uint because that's what it is, gear index. And then we're going to say gear index here. I'm going to leave that as unknown for now. And abilities and gear, done. Okay. Revisit equip. Gear, I suppose. Equip gear. Gear to equip is the gear index that we give it. Character info.gear is the gear index. Okay. Abilities. What is going on with that? Let's close this really quick. So this is going to give you... I think that's fine. But I do need to do the buffs now. So yesterday, I think the last thing I did was I added buffs. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, I don't actually want that to be a stat. I would like that to be int 8t. Because if buff doesn't need its own buff stat, that would be silly. This should be fine. Does everything compile? Yes, okay. So, we're going to say to equip should have its own buff spread. Yes. Buffs. Buff. And then we're just gonna... Oh no. Alright. There we go. Figure that out. Armor. And then, where's shield? So I'm gonna use all of these now by their, in their enum equivalents. So this is gear nothing. Or no gear? Nothing? I should probably come back to this. Okay, gear index. This is gear slot. Alright, and then that means ability here. No, that should be fine as it is. Okay. So then gear. Okay. Everything's working. Good. So back over to gear. So what we're going to do here is system character info dot buffs, no, stats, sub character ID times stat max plus, and then I'm trying to remember the order. Health, stat health dot buffed plus equals to equip dot buff dot health. Okay. Mana. Armor. Yeah, I know. Alright, so stat. Mana. Stat armor. Stat speed. Okay. So gear, nothing. Then gear, sword, weapon, sword. Gear, weapon, bow. Cool. Alright, so now everything's looking a little better. That's kind of actually really done now. So I've revisited equip, I guess, as far as I thought to do so. And then that means that I have to do int oh my goodness. Unequip gear, combat system, pointer, system, int character, ID, and gear index. Okay, let's go. And it doesn't like the word unequip. My chair has just started rolling away from the desk. I leaned back and I just found myself halfway into the room. So same thing, I guess, again. And then I could pick a check up in here even. Okay. So that's that. We're going to do system character info dot gear. This is the same method but in reverse. So let's just do this. To unequip dot slot is gear index. To unequip. To unequip. Okay. And that's just minus equals ability spread. Do ability none. Great. Okay, that's all set. There, right here. If system character info dot gear character ID times gear slot max plus to equip that slot equals gear nothing. Equip gear combat system or system character ID gear index. Okay, and then that just means I gotta come in here and do this. Bring that over all the way to the bottom and just plug it right into the bottom. Alright, so that should be unequip done. Okay. Yep. And this is not going to be gear index as in like the main thing. That's different. So I have to do this in reverse. So this will be slot. And we're going to do just this plus slot. And then I'm going to take this, do that, gears equals this, that. And we say uint 8t, don't erase it please, 8t T. I wish it didn't have the T in it. That throws me off every time. Okay. Do I need that there? I guess I could just set slot there. Yeah. Alright, so let's try it out. Return, sorry. Sorry, 1 second. Unit AT, unequipped equals 0. So if there's something already there, which is actually very likely, we're going to set unequipped equipped equals this. And then we're going to return unequipped. Is that the is that the right word? De-equip is not the word. Going into the weeds a little bit on this one. Disrobe. No, unequip is what they said right there. I don't know. Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It doesn't matter. I also wanted to add shield dot armor equals 2. And I don't know, maybe a bow will give you something like you know, let's not complicate things. Okay. Alright. So that is also done. And then revisit the term in round order. I don't want to do that quite yet. We're going to test really quick. Alright, I am going to add that to the dictionary because I hate seeing it. Character info. Okay, where's main? Alright. I'm not in love with this situation that we got going on here, but what we can do, let's I was just saying we should test this, so let's test equip gear and unequip gear. Unequip gear system player 0 gear index slot weapon, gear slot weapon. And we're gonna come breakpoint right down there. Okay. So gear spread, gear everything should be okay. Oh wait, that's 0. That's fine. That's correct. This is all correct. 1. Ability index is 1. Ability index is 1. Did I make that? Okay, so gear, I forgot about that. So then, no. We're good. Ignore me. Coming on in here. Alright, so that's the gear spread. It didn't erase things from the gear spread. That's what I'm happy about. So, character info, gear. So this is character 1 or character 0 stuff, and he has number 1 equipped in his weapon slot, which is good. That's what I wanted. Abilities. They all still say do nothing now. So that means inside of gear, I forgot to have them do something. No, I didn't. Ability index should be 1. Well, then why are they all the same, huh? What does ability look like? Attack with weapon. Okay. Can I see what that is? Ability spread. 4A. Yeah, they're all set to 0, so that's weird. Oh, I'm so so stupid. I equipped it and then I unequipped it. But that means stat. Oh, that didn't affect stats. Gear. Okay. So something happened there where gear for all of the characters that remained unset even though I unequipped it. There we go. That was my bad. I also would like to put a breakpoint here as well. So we'll do both of them. Let's try that again. So at this first breakpoint, we just equipped an item to character 0. So character 0 should have gear 1. Yes, he does. Okay. Abilities. He does have that. If I look at the ability spread, that's ability 1. That has the same memory address. Okay. Looking good so far. Those are the only two things that it's really doing. So then we'll move to the next one. So gear has now zeroed out. Good. This has now been set back to 0. Okay, that looks like it worked. Okay, so now I want to test equipping gear armor plate. And then we'll unequip that. Okay, so we're going to equip character info gear is third slot, which is gear slot 3. Okay, I wanted it to show me what that meant, but gear slot armor 2. Oh, sorry, 0, 1, 2. Yes, that makes sense. We're doing good so far. So then stats for armor, which is the third one, so 2. So that's normal. That's normal. And this one's buffed. Okay, everything's looking good now. We're doing alright. And then when I move forward, buffed goes back down to 0 on that. Very nice. And this one goes back to 0 on that. Very nice. Okay. Everything appears to be working correctly. So I can make a nice little outfit for both of these people. And we'll have them do a fight together. So I will have to come back to that in a minute. 2, 3. We're going to give this... Oh, I forgot one more test. We got to test one more thing. I'm going to give him... gear, armor, leather. Let's see what that does. So... Alright, so plate is equipped right now. We have not actually executed this statement yet. So, it should be character info, gear. Plate is equipped, that's good. Abilities. That didn't give an ability, did it? Did it? Did I give that an ability? Gear. No, that should still be ability index 0. What is that one? 5A. Oh, it is 0. At 5A? 0, 0, 5A. What happened there? Ooh. Uh-oh. So it appears I have corrupted some memory in here somehow. But that is during equip. Oh! Shoot. First of all, that was backwards. So let's try that again. Even though it did appear to be working correctly. Gear spread. This is ability spread. Okay. Character spread. So then we're going to do gear 9. Okay. And that means abilities. Everything should be the same. Okay, yeah, they are all the same. Good. And then if I advance one more, now we're down to 7. If I go over to here, what is 7? Awesome. Everything looks good there. Abilities didn't change. Let's go to stats. 2. Should be 8. Is it? Gear. It is not. Okay, so for some reason it added that number. And I'm not quite sure why. So let's go to gear spread 7 and buff 2. Yeah, so it should only be adding 2, but the last one was 6, and then it added 2 to that. So, okay, what's going on there? Equip gear, leather. So plate is equipped. Plate is equipped after that. So then we're going to go to character info. We want gear 9 is set. Good. Stats on 2 is set to 6. And move ahead 1. Okay. So what is 2 on equip? So what happened there? Gear index of 0. Slot. Okay. Where is it? In gear. So I'm not supposed to be passing gear index here. I'm supposed to be passing to equip.slot. There we go. Okay. So then character info, stats 2, buff is 2. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. We're good. Alright, and then what happens if I put the breakpoint there and move one forward? I could probably get rid of these. Alright, what's going on after that? So, unequipped, player 0's gear slot armor, so that's 2. Okay, no buff anymore. Gear 2 is on buff. Okay, and okay, doing good. Alright, good. So, in order to revisit to determine round order, that's going to be a big, long-winded thing. I might break that out in another video because I don't want to have to make yet another 50-minute video. But a little bit of fiddling today, a little bit of bug fixing, and a whole lot of, annoying stuff. But it's all part of the process. It's fun. We're all friends here. Everything seems to be going correctly so far. So we're going to do this one more thing, and then the last thing that we have to do is test more, and that should be good. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I don't know how to end these.